Hello friends, God bless you and welcome. On today's video, I am back in the kitchen. Earlier this week, I did cook some dinner for my husband and my brothers. Guys, I don't eat this, but I wanted to fix it for them because they love it. So this is liver, and this is just not any kind of liver. If you're from the South, you know you got to get that calf liver because that's the tender liver. And it's only $4, so just sit back, friends, and enjoy. Thank you for stopping in. This is so very easy to cook. So friends, as always, you have to wash your meat and season it. And all I did was just flour it with some flour. And you will need some cooking oil. Let the oil get hot and just let the liver brown on both sides. And guys, I am going to make onions and gravy with this because down south, that's the way we eat it. Well, that's the way they eat it because I don't eat liver. But they tell me it's real good for you, and especially if you have low iron. But I do other things if I have problem with iron. Whoever likes liver, guys, please tell me if you like liver. And some of you probably say, I've never heard of this. But everyone that likes it and eats it, they say they love it. I must admit, just looking at this on camera, it looks so delicious. The next step to this is to cut up your onions and your bell peppers. Guys, you have to put a lot of onions and bell peppers. And I think that's why they love it, because you put onions and bell pepper in it. And guys, don't be stingy putting your onions and bell pepper because that brings out the flavor of this. Here I did a oops. I forgot I was just cutting these in strips and not chopping them, and I almost been chopping them up and I had to catch myself. I'm like, oh, I didn't mean to do this small, but that happens. But you don't have to cut it small, but cut it in long strips. So after you have cut off your onion and bell pepper, just set it aside. After you have drained oil, friends, just leave the crumbs off the grease in the pan because we're going to do homemade southern gravy, okay? I'm not going to use the pack this time because I do know how to make homemade gravy. Guys, usually I use cornstarch, but because I didn't have cornstarch, I took a teaspoon of flour. And guys, just less than a half a cup of water. That's about a half a cup of water. And just leave the stove on low and just let it simmer until it begins to thicken up in gravy. Now here you can add your seasoning to taste. Okay, guys? And this is how I do the homemade gravy. But it comes out so much better when you use the cornstarch. Now, this is how I was taught to do it. I know some of you might do yours differently. The reason why you're letting the crumbs stay in the pan, all that is the flour that has been cooked up on the meat and crumbs fell off that because it has seasoning in it. It has the flavor, guys. So the cornstarch is better You just have to be careful with the flour that you don't get lumps. But the flour will thicken. You just got to let it simmer. And that's it. Because you do not want white gravy. It also browns your gravy. And guys, put your liver, your meat, back in your pan. And I did got out of this pack, I think around 9 pieces. And this depends on how you cut it. Once again, add your season to taste and just put this on to simmer and it will gradually thicken up. And if you have a problem with the gravy thickening, just take a little bit of water with some flour, you don't need much, and just stir it up until it gets all the crumbs of the flour out, because you don't want to put lumps in it. Just stir it up. Don't put too much flour. And guys, that's all you have to do. But the cornstarch is better. And add more of that with water or cornstarch. And it'll help thicken it if it's not, the gravy is not thickened. Now here I'm putting on my rice. Friends, in order for us to save time cooking, you need to put everything on at one time. And it doesn't take long. So I've learned to clean as I go, by putting all your meal on, your rice or your potatoes, whatever your side dishes, put it on. If it's, sometimes you might just have some steamed vegetables on the side. That'll probably be something easy. But guys, put everything on that's gonna cook while you are cooking your main meal, your meats, or your dish in the oven. So here, guys, I'm draining a can of peas, and I always drain mine because I try to, wash them real good, because I don't like the way they taste when you use that water off the can. So all I did was add some chicken bouillon cubes, and be careful with this. You may have to cut one in half, because I found out sometimes it seemed like it was too salty. To me it was when I used the whole thing. And just some butter. And guys, that's it. It is simple. It is easy. I have my whole dinner on, my liver, my rice, and now my peas. Let my liver simmer for about 15 to 20 minutes. You can add a little bit of onion, but usually I wait till that last 5 or 10 minutes, and then I add the onions and the bell pepper. And guys, remember, just constantly checking on it, keeping your dish, your dinner, things you're cooking, keeping it on low. And see right there, guys, that's where I added a little bit more flour to thicken up the gravy because it wasn't thick enough. And that's all you have to do. It's just that easy. Here I am adding the bell peppers and the onions. Guys, you just let that cook and simmer, and just cook this dish until the meat is tender. That is it. So look how delicious this look on camera. It looks so yummy, yummy, yummy. So friends, if you like these type of videos, I would love for you to subscribe. So guys, tell me what you think about this dish. So now I'm just fixing my brother's to-go plate. And guys, I didn't get no complaints about it. So I assume it was good. My husband said he had loved it. So if you try this dish, just take your time and don't forget, let the meat simmer and put lots of onion and bell pepper. Thank y'all so much for watching today. And if y'all like these videos, I will continue to give y'all some cooking videos, what's for dinner, here and there. But I thank y'all so much for watching. I appreciate each one of y'all that are returning, and thank you for all my new subscribers. God bless you. Friends, I will leave in my end screen another cooking video for you to watch on how to cook shrimp and grits. Y'all have a blessed day. I'll see you on my next video. Bye-bye from Penny.